So like I said, Lady of the New Buds is all about the seeds we've been planting, and that they're now starting to grow, but they're still little saplings. They need our nurturing and tenderness and care. So these are the seeds that we've been planting in ourselves, for one thing, but as above, so below, right? So this is happening on a conscious collective level and on an individual level. The seeds you've been planting in your subconscious are coming to fruition. And like I said, it feels like a great time of testing in a way. It's like we keep reaching these peaks that trigger a feeling of almost fear. And I think that's our testing right now, is learning to surrender and flow with those feelings so that they don't just grow and threaten our sanity, basically. But anyhow, I wanted to dig a little bit further into the reading from that card for y'all, so I can get a little more insight. Who knows what kind of little synchronicities might come up when I read this outside of my own interpretation of it. But I definitely feel like look at all the butterflies on it. It's related to transformation through our will, basically, okay? Okay, so the lady of the new bud speaks. See how my garden has grown about me? See how my children, the darling buds, clamor for my attention? They cry at night and can be so touchy during the day. See, that sounds like where we're all at right now. I hope you don't cry too hard, but it's all ego releasing, so it's good. And I was feeling touchy during the day today. Very apt, right? It feels like the overall feeling of everybody. We're all kind of taxed right now and physically feeling tired. Okay, let me read on here. They cry at night and can be so touchy during the day. I must shelter them from harshness and keep them in a safe place till they are strong enough to branch out. Even then, my watchful eye will look out for their care. That stands out to me a lot. I must shelter them from harshness and keep them in a safe place. So, our new ideas that we are creating this reality with need to be protected from harshness right now. And it feels like we're being bombarded with it, almost like a test, okay? You see, so many people see the beauty and do not understand where it sprang from. The rich, loamy soil, the sweet water poured from the water dragon fay into this earth, the minerals of the natural realm, the light of the sun, and the shining sweetness of the crystal moon have all anointed my garden with their blessings. And then there is me. So many see my garden and wonder at it, but they do not see the work and the care that has preceded my domain. Its beauty is a result of love, care, natural growth, and attention to each and every one of its inhabitants. And this is as above, so below. So your inhabitants on the inside too, okay? When your growth appears around you from the seeds you have planted, take time to tend this garden. See, this is a take time, almost as always like take a time out. Take a time out, because we need to, anyways. Enlist the assistance of like-minded souls, and just as you would not feed these tender buds poisons and pollutants, do not feed your ideas, the opinions and energies of those who are not in integrity. Stay true to the vision of your creation, and truly take a little time each day to tend this garden, be it of love, ideas, little ones, or creative endeavors, until they are robust and begin to grow into their own energy. For now it is the tender time, the time when the buds are at most risk from the frost of rejection, the poison of judgment, and the choke of cruelty. Be kind to each other, everybody. Be vigilant, and you too will have a garden for all to enjoy and love. This is 5D. Okay, I mean, that was for me, but many will feel you are fortunate, indeed, you to have created such a beautiful Eden. The garden comes up again. Okay. But they will not see the care you have taken to grow this. But I have seen it all. And take mine, people. The garden does mean the Garden of Eden. We have been there before, and we need to find our way back. That's what this is all about. Do unto others, right? The golden rule that we all used to live under. All right, so let's read the divinatory meaning that they have in the book real quick. An affinity with flowers and gardens. Projects need tending. Care every day for small matters, and the large will care for themselves. That means put in your efforts towards what you want to keep growing every day in little bits. and you'll be surprised that all of a sudden you have a beautiful garden, okay? This is what we all left when we decided to take on this duality. We left the garden to grow ourselves further and come back even stronger. Okay, so where was I? Resisting change is resisting the life force itself. Bam! That's what I've been talking about. We don't, that's what I was meaning with. Have that sense of surrender, take rest, but don't resist the change. Resisting the forces of creation is what makes us feel so terrible most of the time. Okay? Let's see. Look at everything in nature. The seed does not remain a seed. The seedling grows. The tree seems unrelated to its origins, but at the moment, by holding on tight to the person you believe you must be, you are running the risk of denying your own life force. The change is trying to birth forth through us, and it feels really scary and unnerving. You know, we're coming into a new world. There's a lot of information and misinformation about whether or not what's going on right now is bad or good. You got everybody scared about the NWO. I think it's been in place for almost 7,000 years. That's a whole different matter. We'll get into that later, but okay. Let's see. Change is positive. Stasis as a resting point can work well. As a life choice, it can be a kind of a slow death. Yeah, standing outside of the flow of life. The emergence will come at the right time, because the bud will be forced to flower at some stage. Do not allow yourself to wither in the bud. Divine guidance needs practical application and work. Action teamed with inspiration will create a beautiful, bountiful paradise. Work hard at what it is you love. And like I said, meditate on the root chakra, the heart chakra, and the crown chakra. This is kind of what this is talking about here. Do not allow yourself to wither in the bud. See, because the bud will be forced to flower at some stage. We are all being forced to flower right now, or that is the potential we have. So hold on, stay calm, and know that this is a beautiful process that is leading to somewhere wonderful.